What's good, everybody? My name is Sick. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing Scissors by Slipknot. Now this is a pretty lengthy song, so I'm going to keep this intro pretty short. I've heard this song before. I've been listening to it since I was in high school. I love everything about this song, the way Corey sings this song, what he talks about, the way he delivers it, the way the rest of the band just puts everything together. All the instruments just blend together at every part of the song. I just fucking love this song, so let's get to it and not waste any more time. Alright. Let's see. Now, if you're a Slipknot fan and you know the band very well, you know what that is in the background. Now, I've shown this song to a couple people, and I've had at least two people ask me like, "What kind of instrument is that?" I told them it's a fucking keg. It's just an empty beer keg that they're just scraping and hitting the shit out of. Just very subtle progression in the best way possible. Sorry to pause it. I love this part right now. How he just comes in with this grueling anger. That had away my tears found as an when my time is right. We gotta listen to that again. In the strangest manner that had broke away my tears found as an when my time is right wide open, a black widow will offer me a sweet the candidate of that I selected. She said, don't hesitate, just do what you want out of me. Just fucking heavy. I just love the distortion of the guitar here. Yeah, I mean, they don't get all super technical with it, no one's doing a solo or nothing like that, but just a very, very simple, hard-hitting riff. It's understood between the lines of skin. Just cause I am not, don't mean that I can feel. I wasn't very much fun to be with anyway. Just let the blood run right, cause I can't feel.
wasn't very much fun to be with anyway. Just let the blood run, cause I can't fail. Until the time is right, biding my time until the time is right, biding my time until the time is
right. And then good old Paul Gray just comes in right here, you know. Rest in peace, Paul Gray. The band will never be the same. I mean, for all you longtime Slipknot fans, I know I can't just speak for myself that we all miss him. The day that I found out that he had passed was, I can't remember the exact day, but I was in school in the classroom, and I received a text message from a good friend of mine, Phil. I don't know who informed him because he knew the band. It's a long story. And he sent me the text message like, "Hey, dude, like Paul died," and I was, just friends being friends, always fucking with each other because he knew how passionate we both were about Slipknot at the time. So I replied, haha, whatever, like, stop playing. He's like, no, like, I'm being completely serious, like, Paul died. And not gonna lie, I started crying in my classroom. Like, I had my friends next to me and, asking me, like, what's wrong? And I'm like, Paul died, you wouldn't get it. Yeah. I had been listening to Slipknot for quite some time, and they helped me get through a lot of things. I mean, I'm not dumb. Somebody's life is much harder than mine at any given point. Someone's going through so much worse. But for me, they helped me a lot. So when I received the news, I felt like I lost somebody as well, because they became a part of my family too.
Biding my time, it's time. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time, it's time. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time, it's time. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time until the time is right. Biding my time, it's time. Biding my time.
Alright, and right here, he is like no longer just, screaming like in a metal fashion. Right here, he is screaming out of agony. If you were to compare from how the song started to how it is right now, most people wouldn't be able to distinct the differences, but at the beginning, like, yeah, he had some, agony in his voice or whatever, but it's mostly just his style of singing. Right here, though, this is where he starts to progress into, like, hate screaming, just full of emotion. a man that's just completely broken, falling apart, and he's just letting it out in this song. And right here in his next couple screams, you can feel a like a desperation coming out of his voice. Here, let's listen to that again. From where it changes.
Someone inside me, everyone against me, everyone beside me, clawing away the pieces, scratching away the absence. One more, two more, everyone wants more. One more, two more, everyone wants more. Inside the places that I hide from you, I want to see you displayed before me. You are the only one that I would rather see.
God damn, you just hear the percussion in the back. Those drums, in my opinion, the way they're playing them in the back, they're matching his emotion. It just sounds fucking phenomenal. This next part, he just sounds like he's just progressing a little bit lower down the rabbit hole of emotion and despair. The way he just lets it out, the way he vocalizes it, and the band just backs him up with the way they play their instruments, and it's fucking, it's amazing. No. Yeah, that was Scissors by Slipknot. I fucking love that song, man. Like I have a few songs that I listen to when I'm feeling really down, when I just need to let my anger out. And this is a song that I can honestly say I listen to because I feel like he lets the anger out for me, if that makes sense. I just sit back, just chill, put this on fucking on play, and I just let him take me for a ride. Every time he lets out like a gut wrenching scream of desperation, just scream of anger. Every second that goes by in this song, I just feel better. Now, that may be just me, or, maybe a couple of you might share the same feeling. But all in all, it's a great song. I've loved this song for as long as I can remember. And this song will definitely never lose a place in my playlist. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Stick around for the next one. If you guys want me to do another Slipknot song, just put it in the comments. The only thing I ask of you is just please don't put anything like Duality or Wait and Bleed, shit like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with the song, don't get me wrong. Like, those songs are iconic. They will be in the Hall of Fame in my book. But I mean, if you listen to Slipknot, you've listened to those songs more than 1,000 times. I mean, for fuck's sake, like back in the day when I had iTunes on my computer, like, there was an option on there where you got to see how many times you listened to a certain song, and the last thing that I remember was I clocked in at, I think, 2,200 times I listened to Duality. I mean, and those were the times when I was in high school, like, heavily obsessed with Slipknot. And yeah, I was that guy that listened to Duality and Wait and Bleed on repeat over and over and over. So, I mean, if you're even remotely a Slipknot fan, you've already heard that song 100 times. So, I mean, just give me suggestions for those songs that doesn't get played on the radio, doesn't get played on people's, Pandora. This way, for people that do know of Slipknot but only know those simple songs, they can go on this journey with us and discover who Slipknot really is, per se. Alright, guys. Peace out.